Hello, I'm Chief Meteorologist Arredondo with a Facebook Live update as we kind of talk a little bit about the severe weather threat for tomorrow. As we take a look at the satellite photograph, there is a tornado watch for parts of northeast Louisiana and parts of western Mississippi. That is until 3 a.m. in the morning. So parts of northeast Louisiana is under a tornado watch and a small section of north central Louisiana under a tornado watch. There's some big storms going through Monroe right now with a lot of lightning going on. But again, the tornado watches are to our north and away from us right now. I do suspect, though, at some point tomorrow morning, early in the morning or around sunrise, that we will be put under some sort of tornado watch as well for our area, because the risk for tornadoes and damaging winds will be there for tomorrow. Unfortunately, this is an enhanced risk. This is a little higher than our normal marginal to slight risk of severe weather. So tomorrow is a day that you definitely have to keep an eye on the threat for severe weather, because an enhanced risk, usually the threat for tornadoes is a little bit higher than what we normally see. If you recall, a year ago, February, we had an enhanced risk and we had the EF3 tornado that went through New Orleans East. So with this risk tomorrow, there is the possibility that if any tornadoes develop, they could be EF2 or EF3. Those are larger tornadoes. Those are tornadoes that could do a lot of damage around wherever they hit or touch down. If you live in a mobile home, tomorrow may be the day you want to find a sturdy shelter, someplace else to stay for tomorrow. So once again, if you are in a mobile home or you live in a mobile home, you may want to find alternate shelter for tomorrow and not be in your mobile home. Tomorrow is a day that damaging winds with these thunderstorms, if not tornadoes, damaging winds could be strong enough to cause damage. We're talking about wind gusts or winds of 58 miles per hour or stronger with some of these thunderstorms. But as you can see right now, the threat for tornadoes across northern Louisiana, moving into most of northern western Mississippi. The threat for us overnight is low. We're not going to see too much around our area for the morning time frame. So fortunately for us, the overnight hours are going to be somewhat quiet. But we do have a flash flood watch in effect for the entire area. So that means everybody has a same chance of seeing some heavy rain. Flash flooding is a possibility tomorrow. It's a higher possibility for a lot of us tomorrow. Again, not everyone will see severe weather tomorrow. Not everyone will have flooding. But if you're in those parishes or counties shaded in green, there is the possibility of 2 to 4 inches of rain widespread across our area. Some places may pick up 5 inches or more. And that's in a shorter time frame than over a 2-day span. This flash flood watch is only for a 24-hour period. And more than likely, it's more like an 8 to 10-hour period. So 2 to 4 inches of rain in a couple of hours can cause some flooding. So please keep that in mind. Be on the alert for the possibility of flash flooding for tomorrow. We will have a lot of coverage tomorrow as far as people on the air, on our social media platforms, and also on our website and our news app, WWL News app. Go to that to download it if you haven't already. Here's a look at some of the rainfall estimates. This is a computer model by our Precision Cast, and you can see widespread 1, maybe 2 inches of rainfall. And again, that could come in a short period of time. You can see over towards Gulfport a 4-inch amount. So again, the threat for some isolated heavier amounts will be there. And again, there is an enhanced risk of severe weather. As you can see, that is a level 3. We usually have 1s or 2 levels and marginal or slight risk of severe weather. This is an enhanced risk. And the Storms Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has indicated that in this enhanced risk, the possibility of some tornadoes developing could be EF2s or EF3. Those are larger tornadoes, just like the one we had in New Orleans East a year ago, February. That's not to say we will have some, but the environment is conducive for some larger tornadoes around our area. So again, that is the threat for tomorrow. As we take a look at your Precision Cast model going through tomorrow morning, again, not showing a whole lot around our area in the morning hours. That's not to say that there may not be an isolated shower or storm around. So the chance of rain is all day tomorrow. The threat for severe weather doesn't begin until late morning. Here's a look at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you see these little isolated cells here ahead of the main line. Most cases in severe weather events, these isolated cells ahead of the main line are rotating thunderstorms. meaning those are the ones more likely to produce tornadoes. So we'll have to watch that for the early morning hours or the mid-morning hours for those isolated cells ahead of the storm align that could be producing tornadoes. So you can see by 9 o'clock in the morning, things may already start to get active in some areas just to the west. Now again, this is the latest timing. This may change a little bit in the morning hours. So my suggestion to you is to tune in to Chris Franklin at 8 o'clock in the morning for our Eyewitness Early Edition. He'll have the latest radar update, or you can catch on the radars on our website or our mobile app. But again, you can see by 11 o'clock in the morning, storms moving into southeast Louisiana along I-55 on west towards Reserve and over towards the Gramercy area, and that will continue to push on towards the east. So this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, all across the North Shore, across the lake, and approaching Metro New Orleans. So again, you can see, I think most of the afternoon hours for our area will be with the thunderstorm activity and the heavy rain. As you can see by 3 o'clock, still some heavy rain and thunderstorms pushing through the area. Some of this rain, again, may be on the heavy side as the storms continue to push in. Now, this is 5 o'clock, and notice that there's still rain across our area, but notice where the line is from Biloxi on southward towards Lower Plaquemine. So hopefully by 5 o'clock, the severe weather threat is over, but we'll still be dealing with some rainfall. So the flash flood threat will still be there through the late afternoon into the early evening hours. Now this is 7 o'clock in the evening, still some rain around. So the rain could still be around even into the evening hours, but the threat for severe weather may be over by 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. So again, rain will still be around through the evening. This is 9 o'clock and still rain around. So tomorrow, the rain chance is there all day from daybreak till after sunset across southeast Louisiana, and then much cooler and windy conditions for Sunday. So as if you haven't heard already, the French Quarter Fest has been canceled for tomorrow. So French Quarter Fest is canceled for tomorrow. So again, that's a quick update on the severe weather threat. Again, the enhanced risk is there for us for tomorrow, and that's for the entire area. So everyone has a chance of severe weather and possible tornado warnings. I think tomorrow will be a day where we could have multiple tornado warnings going on. Whether there are actually touchdowns, we just have to wait and see. But again, there will be multiple tornado warnings, I think, for tomorrow, and we will be here covering it on Channel 4, WWL-TV, and also on our news app and on our social media pages. So if you haven't followed any of those or downloaded our news app, go ahead and do so, and you will be up to date with us tomorrow morning. Don't forget that the Eyewitness Morning Edition will start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and Chris Franklin will have all the latest updates going on across the area. So again, I haven't seen too many questions for tomorrow, but again, tomorrow's a day if you don't need to be traveling, you may just want to stay at home and keep monitoring the weather with us. Again, we'll be on Channel 4 for tornado warnings. We'll be on the air live for each duration of the tornado warnings, if they and how long they are, and we'll also have updates on Facebook, on Twitter, on our news app, and also WWLTV.com. So again, I'll have the latest computer models coming up here on Eyewitness News at 10 o'clock, so please join me then. And once again, just be weather aware of tomorrow, because it could be a pretty active day, especially in the afternoon hours. That's it for now. Again, tune in to Channel 4 at 10 o'clock for the Eyewitness News, and I'll have the latest information for you.